Hey, what's up guys, Houston here, and for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been supporting me and following me, salute. I really appreciate it. Now today's video, we're going to be talking about business credit cards for LLCs. Now here's the thing about it. I'm a person that I really don't favor LLCs, but because the mass amount of people have LLCs, but they're still trying to get access to business credit cards and business funding, I thought I should make a video. And I'll explain to you some of the components of what you need to actually look out for when setting up an LLC. And here's the thing about it. Before you go out for business credit funding using business credit cards with an LLC, here's the reality of it, okay? That in mind. Number two is that a lot of people figure that, well, I set up my LLC, but I didn't make any money. How come I have to file taxes? You should file taxes, even if you don't make no money. And the reason that you should file taxes is because you want that documentation and you want the support of the IRS. So as your business continues to grow, or even if you don't use the company, at least you have full documentation that says, hey, this business has been legally registered as well as tax has been filed. Because you may decide, hey, I don't want this business, I want to sell it off or give it to my kid or something like that. So you always want to keep the taxes updated. All right. Now, number three, I want you all to pay close attention because of this. Whenever you have an LLC, all right, and you open up your business bank account, just like I tell people with regular corporations, the thing you want to do is actually make sure you make weekly deposits into that business bank account, okay? So you want to make sure of that. Now, number four, this is very important as well. Here's something that most people don't understand why I like a corporation versus an LLC. Because you can get a tax refund under a regular corporation, not with a pass-through, okay? And that's the thing about it. See, with the pass-through company, you're going to merge your personal income along with the business income, okay? And then you're going to take the maximum amount of deduction because you're trying to, I'll put it like this. Most people get put into a LLC or S corporation and stuff because they're trying to minimize their tax liability as well as try to hide themselves from the IRS, all right? So that's the thing about it. But the reason that I like the corporation is because I can file two sets of tax returns as well as get a tax refund on both my personal taxes and my business taxes if needed, all right? So that's the reason that I do it that way. Now, moving forward, I want to also share with you a secret strategy that my business partner used to fund one of his companies when he was tight on money. So I'm going to show you what he did using a department store card, all right? And I'll tell you about that, so stick with me. Now, here's the thing about it. The first business credit card that I would tell anybody, if you have a low credit score and you have an LLC, you probably want to look at your Capital One, okay? You probably want to look at the Capital One, all right? And not just any Capital One. You want the Spark Classic, okay? You want the Spark Classic Business. The reason is, usually the Spark Classic Business, you don't need a strong credit score. Your average credit score is usually about a 640. I usually tell people if you're about a 670, you have a higher chance of actually getting that credit card. Now, here's something that I always tell people. When you're trying to build a business credit, all right, it's all about the relationship. So because it's all about the relationship, you want to open up a personal account and a business account, all right? And so say that you're not able to get this Spark card right off the bat, all right? But let's just say you have a department store card with this here bank, all right? So this bank may be Neiman Marcus or Dillard's, right? Now you're wondering, like, why am I talking about these cards? So stick with me, because this is a strategy a lot of people don't know, but it could definitely leverage you to help you build up your business relationship with Capital One Bank, okay? And they also have codes, all right? Now, here's the thing about it. You can't use these here cards, right? Only for the department store, but they may have Visa gift cards, okay? So if these stores have Visa gift cards, and say that you had a department store card for $1,000, all right? And so, and in one of those department stores, you can say that you took about $500 of Visa gift cards. So then you want to take those Visa gift cards, cash them out, deposit them into your personal bank account, and then transfer the money over to your business bank account. This is what you're doing. You're building a relationship, okay? And especially if you're tight on money and you're still trying to get access to funding and stuff and still build a relationship, this is definitely a strategy that can really help you. Now, again, taking the money, liquidating it, that $500, liquidating it, put it into your personal account, then transferring it over to your business bank account, right? So once you put it into your business bank account, now you're taking weekly deposits and paying back this here card here. At the same time, if you have a job, you can start depositing money into your business bank account. And I usually tell people maybe about $25 to $50 a week. Okay, because the activity is really what's happening. So financial institutions, the more accounts you have with them, the more activity you have with them, the more they want to trust you. Okay, so this is why you want to do this. You want them to be able to have enough confidence to see that, hey, this person actually is using our accounts, using our money, and actually paying the money back. And so we want to trust them to give them more lines of credit. So this is the reason that you want to utilize this strategy. Now, here's the second card, okay, excuse me. The second card is a Wells Fargo secured business credit card. Now, again, the Wells Fargo business credit card, it does not report to the major business credit bureaus. And you may say, well, Houston, why would I want a card like that if it's not reporting to the major credit bureaus? Again, you're talking about relationships, right? So if you're close to a Wells Fargo, you may want to, again, open up a personal account, a business account. Then you take your money, put it onto your business secure card, or say that you was just working with $500. Okay, you take that $500, you deposit it into your personal account. All right. So when you take the money and deposit into your personal account, then you move the money over to your business secured card and then back over to your business account. Again, if you have a job, make sure you're making your weekly deposits. Again, you're looking at activity, right? So the more activity you have going on, the higher your chances of them to approve you. Now, like I said, when reference to a Wells Fargo business credit card, an average score is maybe about a 690 credit score. Now, I just wanted to, I'm thinking of this, and I wanted to let you all know something. So like I told you, I have a friend, all right, and what happened was he set up his new corporation, but he didn't have the money to fund the account. But what he did have, he had a JCPenney department store cards. So what he did, he used his JCPenney department store card. He went to Rite Aid and he bought some Visa gift cards. And so with the Visa gift cards, he cashed them out, and that's what he did to open up his business account with the bank that it was doing. Now, here's the thing about it. When he went to Rite Aid to do this, the people were confused. Like, wait a minute, you can't do that, you can't do that. And he's like, what are you talking about? I can't do that. It's the same bank. And so most people don't know this. People aren't thinking. They have money. Most people have money in their pockets. But again, because of lack of knowledge, they don't know how to leverage. So a lot of people are running around with a JCPenney card, right? And they're saying, oh, I don't have no money, I don't have no money. And that's not true. Like I said, he used his JCPenney card, went to Rite Aid, got some Visa gift cards. All right, and it's just a strategy I was going to put in the book, but I thought it was very convenient for me to tell you because, again, people trying to fund their LLCs and get business credit cards and stuff, these are things you have to think about. What other resources I have, okay? Because here at Three-Way Funding, we actually do show you how to take 15 cents and make it to $1 with our strategy. So that's the reason that I wanted to share that with you, all right? And I thought it was a very interesting concept that he did, and the thing about it, it's something that many of us in the community, again, we go to these different department stores, we're getting all these cards and stuff, and our mind is like, oh, I don't have any money, I just got this department store card, not realizing how to turn it into actual cash, all right? So that's one of the things that he did. Now going back, talking about Wells Fargo again, like I said, if you have $500, you want to open up your personal account, your business account, then take the money and put it in your personal account, then transfer it over to your business secured card, and then take the money from the business secured card and put it into the business account. All right? So that's what Wells Fargo. If you're not able to qualify for a business credit card with Wells Fargo, and like I said, the average credit score for them is about a 690. All right? So that's the reason that I wanted to share that with you. Now, let's talk about number 3. And I love this. I love this bank. I love this bank. All right? And the reason that I love this bank, when I talk about taking 15 cents, turning it into $1, like I said, again, it's the same process. Now, with Citibank, I always tell people, if you're close to a Costco, get a Costco membership, okay? Because with Costco, they do a data mining because they are in partnership with Citibank, right? And so if you're trying to get a Citibank credit card and stuff, it's best that you have a membership with Costco as well. Now, that's not the only business credit card, but that's just one of the easier back doors. Now, here's something else. So say that they usually want you to have about an average of a 690 to 700, okay? 690 to 700 credit score. But, okay, let's just say you don't have a 690, but you have at least a 640 credit score. So say that you went and got a Staples department store card, or you got a Best Buy department store card. And again, like I said, buying the gift cards, okay? Liquidating the gift cards, putting them into the personal account, the business account, all right? Also, again, with Citibank, just to build a relationship with them, if I were you, not only would I have a personal account, a business account, but I would open up a secured card. I would actually do a secured card with them. And then, like I said, say that, now here's the thing about it, like Best Buy, they usually don't carry Visa gift cards all the time and stuff. All right, usually around the holidays and stuff is when they carry. But like with the Staples department store cards and stuff like that, you can usually find those at Staples and stuff just off a regular department store card, using that department store card, getting some Visa gift cards and everything. And again, or the Home Depot. Like I tell people about Home Depot. Going to Home Depot. You may have a $1,500 Home Depot. So you're taking $500 off your Home Depot and Visa gift cards. Then I will open up the personal account, put the money into the personal account. Then I would transfer the money from the personal account over to my secured card, and the secured card back to my business account. All right, while I'm still making weekly payments on my credit card here at Home Depot, because now you're in the system. Now you're in the system, and the more accounts you have, again, in terms of exposure, you have more exposure and less liability. So even though you may not have a perfect 700 credit score, right? You may not have a perfect 700 credit score, but again, you have a personal account with them, a business account, a security card, and you have one of their department store cards. You have a full relationship with them. Okay, so it's, when you're looking, saying that you have an LLC and you're trying to build up your business credit, this way you don't have to worry about having a DUNS number. You don't have to worry about buying that 30 accounts. This is the stuff that you're eliminating because you're actually building a relationship with the banks. That's the reason that you want to understand this concept, okay? That's the whole purpose of you understanding this concept. Now, let's talk about number 4. Now, number 4, BBVA, they're not all over the country. I think they're maybe in about 10 states, if that. All right, but they have, if you're in one of their states, then they have the Compass, right? They have the Compass business credit card, okay? So with the Compass business credit card, again, most of these you can get with less than a 700 credit score. So in terms of that, again, you're looking at maybe about a 690. But if you still don't qualify for the BBVA card, then you definitely want to do their BBVA secured Compass. Okay, you want to do that BBVA secured Compass because it's a business credit card as well. And of course, like I said, these secured cards may not report to the major credit bureau, but that's okay. This data, you're still building a relationship with the financial institutions, okay? So this data is being reported somewhere because the activity is being reported. So don't think that, oh, I'm just getting this for no reason. No. It doesn't work like that. This data is still being picked up. And again, it's showing that you're actually building a relationship with financial institutions. That's the reason like so many people have such a big success with like Navy Federal and stuff when they have low credit scores and stuff, because they may have a secured card, they may have a personal loan with them and stuff like that, and then it turns into a unsecured card, an unsecured loan, larger lines of credit and stuff. As a matter of fact, I made a video, so you may want to check that video out as well. There's also another card that I want to tell you about, and that's Metro. And this Metro is a credit union, okay? And anybody can join it, but they have a secured business card also and a business card, okay? But again, here's the thing, building a relationship. So if you want their business card, I would start with their secured card if I don't have the credit score in order to get qualified for the regular business card. Then I will open up the business bank account and personal bank account. This is very important because a lot of people, they miss these steps. And this is a great opportunity for them to be able to actually get money, to get funding for their business and stuff. And doing it this way takes a lot less time and a lot less money than if you were to buy net 30s and things of that nature. This way you're actually cutting out that whole process and dealing directly with the financial institution, that you want to actually do business with. All right, now let's talk about American Express. So which American Express, if I'm starting out, should I get? American Express Blue. That's where I would start, okay? And so with the American Express Blue, it's about a 690. But here's the thing about it, the relationship. How do I get a relationship with American Express? That's where it actually happens at. That's where the magic happens at. Because a lot of people, they want an American Express card, but they don't have a relationship and their credit score is lower, right? So I always tell people, especially if you have an LLC and you're trying to get business credit cards, here's the thing about it. You probably want to open up a savings account or a CD with American Express. And then if you can, add an AU from American Express. If you can't find AUs, three-way funding, we offer that type of service as well. So if you can reach out to us by clicking the link below the video, you definitely be able to help you with the AUs. As a matter of fact, if you need consultation about furthering getting business credit for your LLC, you can click the link below. All right, and if you are scared of a C corporation and you want to just set up an LLC because you feel more comfortable with it, click the link below and we can help you out with that as well. All right, so now here's another one. This is the last one. Chase. It's a Chase Inc. Business Limited. Now I like Chase, and here's the reason why. Because you don't need a 690. Usually Chase, if you have about a 660 and you have a bank account with them and you have a bank account with them as well as a personal account and a business account with them, you have a higher chance. Now they don't offer secured cards, right? So they don't offer secured cards, and that's okay. That's okay. But at the same time, if you have a personal account with them and a business bank account with them, and you're making your regular deposits, and I'll tell you another secret. With any of these financial institutions, to give you a higher chance of being qualified for these business credit cards, you may want to consider doing a direct deposit. Because if they know you're doing a direct deposit, then they know that you have income constantly coming in, then they could probably push the envelope to help you get qualified for some of these business credit cards, all right? So I know this was a lengthy video, but I know for some of you guys that have LLCs and you're trying to get funding and stuff like that and you don't know where to start, now you have some strategies of where to start. And if you have any more questions, click the link below and check out three-way funding. Thank you.